Okay, this is going to be SOL practice test 3. Okay, we're going to start out with some of the level 1 questions. Okay, what you have to do is you have to put this in. Okay, these first ones you shouldn't be using a pencil. I'm just doing it to show you what to do. Key thing is make sure when you type this in that you put the squared outside of the parentheses. Okay, so I got -2. Okay, all right, I go functions. I scroll all the way down here to where it says n. I type the 3. Inside, I put 64, I close it, I click outside, I put plus, parentheses, -5, and then square it. So make sure you put that outside, and then you type the number 17 in. Okay? Question number 2, all right, what I'm going to do with question number 2 is I'm going to put the 3 in every spot where there's an x. Okay, so what I want to do is do -2, parentheses, squared, plus parentheses -5. So I want to put that 3 into that spot, okay? So I got -2, parentheses 3 squared, all right, plus parentheses 3 minus 5. That's -20, okay, which is question F. Okay, all right, this is a graph match question. Match this to this. So what I want to do is I want to make, okay, put these in. Y equals -x. Well, obviously that doesn't look anything like it. Y equals x plus 2. 2x plus 2. All right. Okay. Let's hit the home button. Okay, that crosses at -1 and 2. Well, that's not quite right. Okay. So then I want to go y equals x minus 2. All right. Well, that doesn't cross the right spot. Let's do x plus 2. Okay, that crosses at 2 and -2, and that's where that is. So that's going to be letter D. Okay. All right, question 4 is next. Okay, this is another graph match question. Match this to these graphs. 5x, 4x, plus 5y equals -20. Okay, this touches at -5. Touches at -4, so -5, -4. All right, that would be my answer. Going on to question number 5. Okay, all right. Now, what these are is when you have two lines, you're looking for where those cross at. Okay, we're looking for that intersection. 2x minus 7y equals 0. X minus 6y equals -5. All right, it's going to be 7-2. Let me just make sure that that's the correct thing. Good. All right, question 6 is next. Okay. All right, where's that intersection? That answer is going to be here. That's 2 left and 3 up. So what does that look like? -2, 3. It's going to be that one. Question 7 is next. Okay, same deal. Two lines, find where they cross at. Y equals -x plus 2. 4x plus 4y equals -1. Touch where they meet. Now it's asking for what is the x value. The x value would be -3. It's -3,5. This is the x, this is the y. Okay. Question number 8. Okay. Now, when they say solution, root, 0, x-intercept, okay, what they're looking for is where does it cross the x-axis. Okay, that's the part where you want. So all I gotta do is type that in Desmos. What's it? 1. Answer C. Question 9 should be next. All right, which could represent where the x-intercept is 4, 0, the y-intercept is -7, 0. So what you want to do, let me look at mine because that's a little blurry for me. Okay, so what I want to do is type in x squared plus 3x minus 28. That crosses at -7, 0, and 4, which is, that's my answer. Okay, not easy. All right, question 10. All right, which contains the zeros? So all I want to do is type that part in. 9x squared minus 16. Okay, now that's negative 1.3 and 1.3. Okay, now I know these can't be the answer. Okay, all right. So if you ever needed to see what those are, negative 4 divided by 3 is negative 1.3. 4 divided by 3, 1.3. So that's going to be the answer, answer A. Okay, going on to question 11. All right, if you ever get a letter that's not X, make it X. So what I want to do is I want to go 6, and what you want to get that part, you want to put that in parentheses. 6x plus 4 divided by 6, click over there, equals, parentheses 4x minus 8 divided by 3. Zoom out, find where it crosses at 10. That's my answer, okay? All right, question 12, which graph best represents this? So what I want to do is I want to graph these results and find the ones that cross. Looks like at 1 and 3. Okay, you can put the y equals if you want. Just don't ever type the 0 or the h of x. That's not really needed. Okay. All right, so that's at negative 1. That's at 3. That's obviously not the answer. Okay. You scroll down over here. Okay. All right. I think it's this last one, from what I remember. So all you gotta do is type these in, just to speed up my video. Okay, that's at 1 and 3. And I think that's where this is. Yeah, 1 and 3. So the answer that I would select is this one. Okay, going on to question number 13. Okay, which of the function followings has an x-intercept of 3? So what I want to do is I'm going to put these in a Desmos. I don't need this f of x. I can just do negative 4x plus 15 divided by 5. Okay? All right. Now, that crosses at 3.75, so that's not an answer. 3 minus 1 divided by 2. Click over here. X squared. All right. Home button. That's negative 2.4 and 2.4. That can't be my answer. Okay. All right. 5 divided by 3. Click over here. X minus 5. All right. That has an x-intercept of 3, so that's going to be one of them. You got to check them all, though. All right. X plus 3. X minus 5. If it's one of the box things, or you check them, all right, so that's not going to be it. 3x squared minus 11x plus 6. All right, and that's another one. I should check that. I don't think I have any more options after that. Nope, so those two should be the ones that are checked. Okay, 14. All right, I got to find 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. That's negative 1.5 and negative 1. It's going to be this one. And the way I can check that fraction, negative 3 divided by 2. Whoops. That's how I know that works. All right, next question should be 15. Okay, this is a simple graph match question. Okay. So it's going to be y equal, or y is less than or equal to negative 1 divided by 3. Click over here for x plus 2. Home, that crosses at 2, and that crosses at 6. Okay, and it's shaded below. That one looks good. A looks good. Okay, yep, A is the best answer. Okay, next one is 16. The inequalities. Okay, so what we're looking for in the inequalities, okay, when it's one line, we're looking for where it crosses the x-axis. Nothing different there. If it's x is greater than or equal to, if it's shaded right, X is less than or equal to, or X is less than if it's shaded left. Okay, all right. The other thing is these have a dashed line, these are solid lines. So what I want to do, okay, is I got negative 2x plus 3 greater than 7, okay? That's negative 2, and since it's going left, I want to choose the x is less than stuff, because it's a left shading, okay? It's that one. 17 should be the next question. I want to type that in, 6x minus 11. Okay, hold on. 17. I'm having a hard time seeing these. Okay. So what I got 6x minus 11 minus 13x less than 7 minus 5x. Okay, so that's at negative 9. Since it's shaded right, its x is greater than negative 9 because it's shaded to the right. Okay. 18, which point is a solution to the following system? So when you have this, you're looking for the darkest area. All right, so what I want to do is I want to graph this x plus y greater than 4, x minus y less than or equal to 6. Okay, now these points, if I put them in, negative 2, negative 3, they got to end up in the darkest area. Well, there's the darkest area, so this isn't an answer. Okay, let's check out what the other ones are. Okay, 1, negative 8. That's not in the darkest area. Negative 7, 2. That's not in the darkest area. 5, 4. Whoops. Okay, that one showed up in the darkest area. So that's the one we pick. Okay. All right. Here's another one, question 19. Okay, once again, I'm looking for the darkest area. Okay. I got y greater than or equal to 2 divided by 3, x plus 1. On this line, I got 5x plus 6y less than or equal to negative 30. Okay, that's the darkest area, which would be area 2. So that's the one you should select. Okay. All right, and then that's it for part 1.